Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. This is Word for Word Talk. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Like in our world today, digital world is expanding every day. So does the facial recognition. But the concern really for most people, even experts, is that they are not confident it should be used for legal purposes. What do you think? Why are they concerned? Because it can jeopardize life if it goes wrong. So let's see on this video and let me know what you think. Please leave us a comment. If you've experienced it or someone you know have experienced it, leave us a comment.
It started with a loud knock on the door of a Detroit house.
I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. That's loud.
Portia Woodruff, the homeowner, forced to spend 11 hours in jail for a crime she didn't do. And it ended with a $25 million lawsuit.
It was police officers at the door.
They told her she was under arrest for carjacking and robbery.
Who am I going to carjack? I'm pregnant.
They frisked and handcuffed her as her children watched.
That was an experience that they should have never went through.
She later found out AI played a role in her arrest. According to the lawsuit, facial recognition software mistakenly matched her mugshot from an arrest 8 years ago to this video of a suspect. Defending the technology, Detroit's police chief blamed his officers for the error.
That the investigator did shoddy investigative work.
AI is the life work of Georgia Tech professor and researcher Matthew Gombolay.
It's not ready for deployment. It's not a product yet.
So do you think it should be used by police departments?
Certainly not.
A report by Georgetown Law estimates that as of 2016, 1 in 2 American adults is in a law enforcement face recognition network. And it can happen without your consent or knowledge.
This technology is not accurate for the way it's being used. When you ask a question like, is this person's face match up with a fugitive, you can have a 99.7% accuracy rate.
That sounds really good.
That sounds really good. But what if you ask that same question 300 million times? And you deploy these things at scale at a population level, you're going to get a tremendous number of false positives.
Depending on your race, that accuracy drops even more. A 2019 U.S. government study of 200 facial recognition algorithms found some of them up to 100 times more likely to misidentify people of color compared to white people. Gombolay put the tech to the test.
We will see what happens.
Let's see. Using pictures of CNN journalists, plus these Georgia Tech researchers, he created a virtual lineup and told the AI to identify my face.
It works.
Isabel.
Some of the time, though, it says no face. Some of it, like here, it just thought that you were Victor Blackwell.
It thought that I was Victor Blackwell?
Yes.
Victor Blackwell is a black man.
Yes. What does that say? That says that these algorithms are not ready for prime time. That they need to be right not just most of the time. They need to be right virtually all the time.
Calvin Lawrence has specialized in AI since the 90s. He's helped build some of the very technologies police departments use today.
The technology is not fair to everyone.
Absolutely. Yeah, I stand by that.
At what moment did that click for you?
And to be quite transparent, most recently, I think I wrote the book basically out of guilt.
That guilt and that book came after the police killing of George Floyd. It explores how AI can deepen systemic racism.
Where in this process does it go wrong?
It goes wrong at the data layer.
That data biased because black people are heavily overrepresented in mugshot databases, which according to Lawrence means the software is more likely to identify a person as a suspect if that person is black. And the mostly white developers tend to use white faces when training the algorithms. So the technology becomes highly skilled at matching white faces, but gets it wrong significantly more often with black faces.
In building the algorithm, you can teach the AI to be racist?
Yes. You can absolutely teach the algorithm to be racist. The algorithm doesn't care. The algorithm just wants to do a good job at the task you've given it. And in this case,
You're telling it that if you're black, you're more likely to have committed the crime.
yes, that's the data that you fit in.
And the price of getting it wrong is costly.
It's destroying lives. And it could have possibly completely destroyed mine.
And those AI experts that I spoke with say that it's going to take all of us pushing on lawmakers, on the tech companies, on law enforcement too, to insist that they train these systems correctly and set some guardrails. But most importantly, Victor, that people of color are sitting at the table when it comes to developing these softwares in the first place. That's where it starts to go wrong.
Wow. What do you think about the discovery we just watched? What do you think the government should do? You know, if you're going to design, use AI rather, for everyone that goes through maybe airport or that goes through, you will have to use on the system, you need to make sure that it's fair to everyone, you know. You don't have to feed in racism into the algorithm. Yeah, it's like saying you have racists in different places in the world, and the way they treat people or the way they see people. Yeah, so because you produce something, you put that in your mind. Even the AI have to be racist. So transferring the human racist into technology to affect some certain set of people, I think that needs to be looked into. And I'm shocked as well that why it's been from the very beginning in making of this algorithm for facial recognition, some people, minorities, are sitting at the table, but they not say nothing. You know, I wonder why they're not saying anything. Is it because they want to do the job, or they want the money, or are they afraid? Are they the only one? Maybe one or two people sitting at the table of about with other people. I mean, other race that they feel they are they won't be heard. You know, or they're overpopulated, so they don't really have a voice. What do you think? Or is it that they just feel, well, it's what the statistics say out there, that you have a lot of minorities or blacks as criminals. So it's what is there that they're just transferring here. So there's nothing wrong about that. Let me know what you think, because it kind of bothered me when I saw this. Like, okay, if you are sitting at the table, you should be a voice for the people, you know, to say, no, that's that, but this is something new. Let's do it the right way. Let's fit it in that this is 50% for everyone, is 50-50. No one is being, you know, no one is being oppressed through this system or whatever. So let's just do it the right way. Let's do it. Let's not bring in the bias out there into this place. They should stand for it. Anyway, that's what I think. That's what I feel. Let me know what you think. Please leave us a comment. Don't forget to share, like, click the notification button, and if we subscribe, and if we're on, you will be notified. Thank you so much for stopping by. Remember, God loves you.